and welcome everybody. It is that adventure guy with a new day, a new casino, a new day, a new adventure. I got casino on my mind because I just parked at the casino. How are you guys doing today? We are here downtown. I just parked my car over at the Rivers Casino here because we are heading to the Clemente Bridge right down the street from here. Now, usually I would take the subway there, the T, over to the first stop, but I decided it's beautiful out. We're gonna walk it today because they have a Ferris wheel on the bridge. And I finally was able to convince somebody to go ride it with me because unfortunately they do not allow single riders, which I found out the other day. So we're gonna try this again. We're gonna walk along the river. We're gonna take a peek at some things over there and along the way, and then finish up with the finale on the Ferris wheel. All right, let's go do this adventure. Okay, so we're getting close to the Carnegie Science Center, and I came across this vehicle here. Look at this. Carnegie Science Center presents Rockin' Robots World Tour. So apparently it says you can bring this to your school. So I guess they have a rock group made out of robots that can come visit your school. That's pretty cool. Let me know if you've ever seen that or even heard of it. That's new to me. Pretty neat. All right, we're gonna keep on walking towards the Clemente Bridge. Okay, I just came across something that I've never seen before. Now, I've seen roundabouts, like for cars and things, but look at this. There's, on the thing, I don't know if my camera's picking it. Yeah, it's picking it up. There's a roundabout for bicycles here. So, be interesting to see a bunch of people on their bicycles going around in a circle on the roundabout. That's kind of funny, actually. All right, let's keep going. You got the fountain right there. You can see it's kind of windy. That's blowing it straight over to the right. And then, of course, right over here we have the USS Requiem, which we did a tour of that last year. Maybe we'll do it again. And then, of course, last time we were here, we were right over here, and we took the tour of the battleship. That was a pretty fun one. Actually, that was a pretty cool experience. And this is, of course, right in front of the Science Center here. But we're going this way. We're gonna go to the Clemente Bridge. All right, and speaking of Ferris wheels, that's the submarine there, but look at this. Just came across this by accident, but it talks about the Ferris wheel. This is the very first one. This was invented by George Ferris, who grew up just right down there around the corner. That's where he came up with the idea, over in the north side. I think right around Mexican War Streets, if you're familiar with it. But right here is the original one that he came up with over there in 1893, and it says this one could actually hold up to 2,000 people. Now, the one we're riding a little bit smaller than that, just a little bit, not quite 2,000 people, maybe 20 or 30 people. So that's on this way. We're gonna go find that right now. And right over here, came across some abstract art. Look at this. This always kind of reminded me of like a pair of binoculars or something, or maybe even 3D glasses, kind of looking over the river. You can see it's just kind of peering over at Mount Washington over there. Kind of reminds me of the 3D glasses with the two different colored lenses on it. But yeah, definitely keeping watch over the rivers. All right, we're getting there. We've got a couple more stops first though, but we're gonna get there eventually. No, I just missed it, but right in front of us, right over here, is the incline that goes up and down. There's one at the top already, one at the bottom, but just missed that one. Neat view of the fountain right here, and look at this view of the city. Isn't that not beautiful? Now, right over there around the corner is Station Square. And where I'm at now, if you take the Gateway Clipper, which is our ships over there, our river boats, they will bring you right up to here, right to where I am. And then you'll come across here, go underneath this bridge here, and it'll drop you off right here at Heinz Field or Acrisure Stadium or whatever you're calling it these days. Now, it used to be $5. Now, that was a long, long time ago. I'm pretty sure it's more than that, probably $10 or $20, if not more. And there I am right there. But yeah, we're gonna keep on walking. Just neat way to get to the stadium if you're ever looking for a unique way to get there. Oh, we found ourselves a puppy. All right, let's keep going. I just came across this little poor guy. If you're hungry for some fish, there's one right here for you. Now, I'm not a aquariumologist at all, but I think that might be a carp. That's my guess, is it's a carp. That's kind of gross. Let's keep going. And I don't think I've ever showed this on my channel before. We got the Law Enforcement Officer Memorial. You can see, look, we have the little canine dog there with the officer. And of course, we love our dogs on this channel. A very cool one. Cool memorial here. Got the flags up above it. Then a little plaque about some officers, some fallen officers, I'm guessing. But yeah, we're gonna take a quick peek at that. You can see it. It's beautiful out here weather-wise, but it's also really windy, as you can see by the way these flags are blowing. But yeah, it looks like down here, this is like a little memorial to some fallen officers. You got the names of them, a little writing up about it. And then of course you have the canine over here and the officer looking out over the river and protecting us. And here's something I've never ever noticed before. Look at this. It says last call. And it is actually one of those old police telephones that they used to have. I mean, some places still do have them, but along the roads and trails and things. So yeah, this is kind of a memorial one. I don't think this is an actually working one. And now we're coming up to one of my favorite memorials ever, or statues, or whatever you want to call it. One of my favorite people in the world, Mr. Rogers. You come in here, you can hear his song playing in the background as he looks over the, oh man. Actually, if you stand right here underneath where I'm at, it is just so loud with his music, but outside of it, it's not too loud. And then look at it, here he is, just kind of peeking out over the river here. When I was a kid, I used to watch him every day. He's such a good man. Again, look at the view he has. He has probably the perfect view of the city. This is what he's looking at all the time, every day. Oh, Mr. Rogers. There's not many people like him at all. He was a good guy. All right, let's keep on trying to find this Ferris wheel. Okay, so we've made it to stage AE right there, but that's not what I want to show you. I want to show you this right here, which is, I think, one of like the most unknown about, one of the best memorials that's down here, if not the best one. It's the Southwestern Pennsylvania World War II Memorial. A lot of people don't realize this even exists, but yeah, look at this. You walk in here, you can take a peek around, and it's just filled with pictures and all kinds of history. You can see they have pictures of what it looked like from the bombings, and you know, just crazy time, crazy part of history here, and just filled with just interesting pictures and facts and all kinds of stuff. Like, look at this. I mean, talk about a scary time. Look at all the blimps up there. They're probably dropping bombs, and you can see the tanks down here and jeeps. Just, I mean, I couldn't even imagine. Now, both my grandparents, both my grandfathers were both involved in World War II. So, D-Day, just really a lot of just crazy history here. Hopefully a time that, you know, we never see again. But yeah, if you're down here, make sure you come check it out. It's definitely worth it. You got, of course, the flag over here for all the soldiers. Yeah, it's just right across the street from Stage AE. So if you're ever here seeing a concert or Steeler game, make sure you stop and visit it. Definitely worth it. And this kind of sad part of history, but luckily it turned out good at the end. I mean, it didn't turn out good. A lot of people lost their lives, but you know, history became good after that. Okay, then we're still in North Shore, just down a little bit from where we were. You got like the Foundry and some bars and restaurants right here, but right behind it is another memorial. Look at this, the Vietnam Veterans Monument. So you got the statues here. You can see guy over here overlooking, meeting his wife or girlfriend, it looks like. You got the family in the back over here. Just so many monuments and statues in this little half-mile section of town here, right along the river. All these are pretty much right along the river. So yeah, like I said, just come check these out. These are just absolutely amazing here. And above us, I mean, just look at this. That is pretty amazing, isn't it? And then if you come behind it, you can see just another spectacular view of the city. Look at this. Oh, and I think if you peek underneath this bridge here and look right underneath it, I think I see our Ferris wheel that we're gonna be riding right there. Okay, let's keep on walking. Now here's another neat little spot that I like. There's this, you can see these bridges here. They usually have water that comes underneath here through what, it's kind of like steps almost. You can see all the birds down there. This is always filled with water, and it goes down over the waterfall over there. People always usually sit on these, put their feet in the water. It looks like they're doing like a little photo shoot here or making a video there, actually. But yeah, neat little place. Unfortunately, I think it's getting late enough in the season that the water's turned off for now. I don't know, maybe they'll turn it back on later on, but my guess is it's probably closed till next summer. Yeah, pretty cool to see them filming something over there. Nice little beautiful plant here. You can see the flowers on it, but this is the entrance right here to the Korean War memorial here. So let's take a peek. You can see that it has like the nice little plaque here. Let's go take a peek down here and see what else we have. Let's see, it's all lined with some plants, like some little trees. All right, looks like we're coming up on it. And actually, I don't know if I've ever actually visited this one personally. I know I never have in the videos, but I don't think I've ever seen it. Okay, so looks like here it has all kinds of different dates on these here, and it will tell you different things that happen, like October, let's go right here. October 21st, USS Lewis is hit by a shore battery off Wonsan. So all these dates have significance on all of these plaques here. And then you have the big memorial down below here. So let's go take a peek at this. Oh, look at this. There's another wall here. It tells you about the memorial. Little history of the Korean War here. Then a little remembrance plaque. Then, of course, the big sculpture here. It's a Korean flag, and then the United States flag here. Just pretty impressive, actually. Very beautiful. And then on the ground here, it has different things like courage, comfort, dedication, promise, destiny. And it has mother and daughter right there. Honor, father, son, shelter, valor, humility, unity. These ones are getting a little harder to read. Privilege, heroism. So yeah, all kinds of things that goes all the way around here. Neat little memorial here. There's actually carved into the side here, there's a map as well too. Yeah, just an incredible amount of different memorials, statues, and things to see here. I think this is the last, at least war-related one though. I think we've seen pretty much all of them. You can kind of hear them over there. They're still filming over there, doing whatever they're doing. We're gonna walk away over this way. Don't want to interrupt them. Looks like they're filming a commercial or something. I noticed the one guy's thinks his shirt said Iron City Chips. So I don't know if it's just his shirt or if that's what they're filming for, but kind of upsetting seeing some garbage here. So somebody left their stuff here. Move these off. I don't want junking up a memorial. That's kind of just rude. All right, let's keep on going. All right, we're gonna take these and toss these away. It's kind of really disrespectful if you ask me, leaving them at the memorial like that. But this brings us right over here to PNC Park. One of my favorite stadiums there, if not my favorite stadium now. That being said, the team, well, that's a different story. Not the greatest of teams as of late. By as of late, I mean like the last 20 years or so, 30 years. Let's go take a peek. Oh, hey. Looks like somebody's having their high school photos maybe taken there. But we're going to try to not disturb them. But right over here, you can see Bill Mazeroski and then the 406-foot wall right there. So that's a pretty cool statue over there. And then, of course, you got the city right behind it. But yeah, another one I wanted to show. This is, I think, as close as we're going to get. I don't want to disturb them while they're doing their photo shoot there. So we're going to keep on walking this way. And I just came across this. Look, this is kind of a hall of fame, if you will, of baseball players, Pittsburgh ones. And they have these baseballs here lined up along the river, signifying each of them. So like the Hall of Fame, this is Barney Dreyfuss right here. But they just have a ton of these just lined all the way up along the river. But look what I just found. I don't know if you guys can see it. Right there is our Ferris wheel. And we are getting there. We're almost there. Almost at the finish line, if you will. Along the river here. Another view of the river. neat little memorial, or I guess, yeah, not a memorial, but a mural along the river there. Kind of hard to see from this camera. Don't have a great zoom on it, but we're going to keep on walking, and hopefully it's open. I don't see it moving, so I'm hoping we can get on the Ferris wheel. This might have been a bust, but we're gonna keep on making the trek over there. Okay, we're like now at the backside of PNC Park, and neat little story is right along, I think it was right around here. If you guys remember, a Pittsburgh Pirate named Jay Bell, he hit a ball out of the park and landed here. I was at the game. Then after the game was over, I walked over, and the ball was still sitting right there. So I do have a home run ball at home that was hit outside of the park there. There I am right there again. Oh, and check this out. Look at this. This is the River Rescue garage here. You can kind of see it. Let me zoom this up a little bit. Right here. So they have the River Rescue boats. They have all their equipment in there. You can see like a wetsuit kind of hanging out there probably to dry. And of course, right above that, right there is our Ferris wheel, which I still have yet to see move. So I don't know if we're actually going to be able to ride it, but we're definitely going to go check it out at least anyways. Of course, over here we have some more baseball, not statues, I guess what monuments, I'll call them. But the different numbers of different baseball players. You got Clemente right there and a bunch of other ones all around it. So another super neat thing. I don't know if I've ever actually even noticed this before. So this might be relatively new, but it might not be. I just may have never noticed it. This is, you can see the scoreboard right there for PNC Park. So it's right behind there. We made it to the bridge. We're finally level with the bridge, but one last statue. And I think this is definitely going to be our last statue. There are other baseball statues around here, but I had to point out Clemente, of course. You can't walk past Clemente and not show him off. So as it says down here, right below here, it does say the Great One. And of course, he was quite a humanitarian, and fortunately died a little bit too early. But there he is, the Great One. Now, let's get on this bridge and see if we can ride this thing. I'm not too sure, but we're going to try to. All right, let's go. We are on the bridge, and look at this. It has started moving, so fingers crossed. I think we are going to be able to ride this thing, get on this Ferris wheel. I was honestly, I was really, really worried because I've been walking this trail for at least 40 minutes now and haven't seen it move at all. So it is now moving. Let's go try to get on it. And we have made it, guys. Look at this. FerrisWheelRent.com. So you can actually rent this, if you want a Ferris wheel in your backyard for a day or a week, but there it is. Now, I've ridden plenty of Ferris wheels in my life, but I've never, ever ridden one on a bridge before. Look at this. We are actually on the middle of the Clemente Bridge, like right at the peak of it. And there it is. Let's go get our tickets. Well, I thought we were going to luck out and not have too much of a line, because look at this. You can see it's snaking all the way back and forth. Now, this part is completely empty, but then if you look back here, there's a pretty extensive line to buy your tickets and get. There's a line to get into the line. So let's go get into the first line. Now, this is all part of the Oktoberfest festivities going on here in Pittsburgh. They also have a lot more down there in Market Square. Not going to do all that today, but came here just specifically to get the murals and everything and get in line for this right here, for the Ferris wheel. So I'm going to get in line now. So I just scanned my email. I had to put my email in and do it this way. That's the only way you can buy tickets is online. So now I'm snaking through this line, waiting in line to snake through a line, and we're getting there, almost to it. Okay, well, earlier I said it held like 20 to 30. I was wrong. I think I counted 20 cars with 2 people each, up to 2 people each. So like 40 people, give or take. And it does say no single riders, but I did see one person riding by themselves, so it sounds like they do make some exceptions. But we're just about to the front of the line, guys. Look at this. All right. Well, I don't know if I can bring you on here because I don't know if you can see this, but it says nothing in hands beyond this point. So I don't know. We'll have to see if I'm allowed to take the camera on or not. Hopefully I can, or else, I'll just tell you about the experience afterwards. All right, you can see we are next in line to get on this bad boy. So let's see what color we get. It looks like it's slowing down, so I believe we are getting yellow, guys. All right, let's go head on in. Oh man, this is nice and colorful, nice and bright. And I have not, oh man, this is moving. I have not been on a Ferris wheel, guys, and I can't tell you how long. Oh, it's rocking. We are rocking. Oh, got the seatbelt on. Push it real good. There we go. All right, well, away we go, guys. And they did give me special permission to bring my camera on. I think as long as it's secured, I have the strap on my wrist. Oh, it's squeaking. Not sure. As long as it's secured on, you can see the sun is getting ready to set here in a few hours. But look at this view we're about to get, guys. Oh, man. I never, ever even thought about riding a Ferris wheel on a bridge. Look at that view. That is absolutely amazing. Going for lap number 2 now. And I think we were the last ones to get loaded because it has not stopped at all to let other people off or on. And again, look at this view that we have from up here. It's absolutely beautiful. And then I'll bring you over this way so we can take a peek at the stadium over there. Here you go. We got PNC Park right there. This is pretty dang cool. And pretty squeaky too. I don't know if it's picking up that sound. A little slightly concerning. Now I remember last year at the Butler County Fair, I brought you guys along on a Ferris wheel ride. Now that one was enclosed. This one, not enclosed. I cannot tell you the last time I've been on a Ferris wheel like this style. It has been probably at least 20 years, if not longer. Oh boy, are we stopping? I think we're slowing down a little bit. Oh, almost stopped at the very top. Now, speaking of Ferris wheels, something that's kind of on my bucket list is to do that one. Oh, there's a squeaking. Is to do the one in New York. I think it's called the Wonder Wheel. You know, the one that has the cars that slide back and forth. Those have at Disneyland in California, but I don't see myself making it all the way out to California anytime soon. I don't know if it's picking up, but right up there is the moon. See it right there? Oh, I think we're stopping. Oh, yep, we are stopped at just about the very tippy top. So I'll give you guys a bird's eye view of the city here. Look at this. There we go. And if you keep on going forward on that way, that's where I live. All right. What an amazing view, though, isn't it? Well, there is something just slightly unnerving about being on a Ferris wheel on top of a bridge, because, you know, the Ferris wheel, this is a pretty shaky. Definitely a shaky ride. And I did read on the rules that it said that there's a 450-pound limit per car. And it said if you are over 250 pounds that you are able to ride single. So that's one way to ride by yourself. If you are a larger person and kind of concerned about the weight of it, you can do it that way. So they do make exceptions. And it was $5, and after the fees, it came up to $6 and a couple pennies per person. This is pretty cool. Getting a strong smell of hot dogs up here. I think they're right down there selling some hot dogs, so that's probably what I'm smelling. And it looks like these lights right here are on too. Can't really see them too good yet because it's still pretty sunny out, but the lights are on. At night, this thing looks absolutely amazing. If you guys know who David DiCello is, he has some absolutely phenomenal photos of this. Absolutely worth checking out. But yeah, super neat looking at night. But it's day right now, so, you know, still so impressive, but not as colorful. And I believe our ride has come to an end. Well, that was a fun experience here. And it's time for us to get off and let other people on. Yeah, well, there's our car that we are in right there, loading up the next riders on this amazing Ferris wheel here. So that's that's gonna do it for our video today. Thank you guys for joining me. Made it. Was a little sketchy. I wasn't sure if we were gonna get on it. Then once we got here, I wasn't sure if I could bring you guys with me, but we made it. It's working. Fun video. We saw a lot of history, saw some amazing monuments and memorials, but that's gonna do it. Be kind to each other. I'll see you guys all on the next adventure. Bye guys.